Today I invite you to celebrate summer with all French fairy tales, following the activities the characters of these stories do in summer. Because all the fairy tales in the 17th and early 18th century take place during summertime. It will allow you to enjoy this season as they used to do 300 years ago, with simple, joyful, uplifting and totally free activities. We will be inspired by several stories of Madame d'Aulnoy and Mademoiselle de La Force. In Le Prince Marcassin, Madame d'Aulnoy writes, "One day, when she was walking in a little wood, after gathering violets and roses, she picked some strawberries too, but no sooner had she eaten them that she became very drowsy and lying down at the foot of a tree and fell asleep. Sleeping under a tree is an activity they do a lot in all fairy tales, and I really recommend this one during the summer season. It's so pleasant. In her fairy tale La Bonne Femme, the Good Woman, written in 1698, Mademoiselle de La Force writes, "They occupy themselves in tending their ships, fishing with a line, spreading nets to catch birds, working in a little garden of their own, and employed their delicate hands in cultivating flowers." In La Princesse Carpillon, Madame d'Aulnoy writes, "Every morning he searched for the most beautiful flowers for his garlands. He decked her crook with ribbons of all colors of the rainbow." Summer is also the season of confiture and jam, and they appear a lot in several stories of Madame d'Aulnoy, including Babiole, where they eat a lot of confiture, and it was a real treat in the 17th century. So I decided to offer you this year some printable jams labels, because really summer is the season of confiture or jams, confiture as we say in French, and most of the old fairy tales, and definitely Madame d'Aulnoy's fairy tales, talk about some confiture. She talks about a lot of food in her fairy tales, and I decided to offer you some fairy tales from the old fairy castle, of course inspired by the old fairies from White Cat, the big project I'm continuing to working on these days. I thought it would be perfect to decorate your jam jars if you plan to do some jam this summer, to offer some jams to friends or family, to decorate your jars nicely. I put some paper and a piece of string around it, and mine, of course, I didn't make those. I bought them at the supermarket and added my labels on it because I really don't have the time right now to do some jams. Maybe someday I will do them, but for now they are at least going to decorate my kitchen, because I have still some renovation to do in my kitchen, and once it's done they are going to be really pretty inside the totally finished kitchen. If you are subscribed to my newsletter, you have received all these printable things in your email, in your mailbox. If you are not subscribed, you have the link just under the video, and this way you will receive them in your mailbox. You will receive the link and you will have the possibility to print them with a classic printer. I would suggest to use a really nice paper with a matte and high definition quality. So this is my little present for you, and along with that you also have a list of summer activities inspired by old fairy tales. I decided also to give you a little printable page that you can print. You could add a ribbon, add it somewhere in your home to remind you of some nice pleasant things you can do in summer. So this also comes with the little printable documents you can have access to if you are subscribed to my newsletter, or if you click on the link below if you want to join it. This summer, a new piece of furniture arrived in my kingdom, which I was hunting for many years, and it is a tiny little table, which can fit my dollhouse balcony. And since it arrived, I spent all my mornings and evenings to enjoy the blue sky, the fresh air, to admire my flowers, of course to take my breakfast, to read, to journal. I'm so happy with it. It just makes me really happy. We are very lucky this year here in my town and in my corner of France, because we have a very, very pleasant summer with a lot of rainy days, but not too warm temperatures, which is really perfect for me. Thank you very much for watching this little video, this little update. I will be back soon with many things, including my Alice in Wonderland workshop, which is still in the making. I'm still working on the other decors, editing and filming them. You will see that very soon. I'm working also on the white cat. I still wanted to continue to make progress on the white cat, so I'm still making good progress on it. I have to totally invest in my other desk. By the way, my little wood desk now is more for filming because the light is better on this side. I have too much sunshine on the other side and it's impossible with my camera to film well. So I've decided it's perfect. I'm going to put all my white cat things and it's going to be easier to make progress on this project. And for the most of the filming I do, I don't need so much space. So Humpty Dumpty is there too, as my other Alice in Wonderland decors in progress, so you will see that very soon. You can give a thumbs up if you appreciated what you saw in this video today. It's always very helpful, and you can subscribe if you don't want to miss all the nice videos coming. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you very soon.